Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're doing an explainer for anyone who's ever looked in the mirror and just thought, good enough. If you're part of what we call Generation Ultra, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We're going to dive into why we sometimes hit that wall with self-care, and more importantly, how we can start climbing back over it. So, does this sound familiar? Maybe your hair is doing its own kind of experimental jazz performance these days, and the last time you had a thought that truly sparkled was, what, 2019? If you're nodding along right now, hey, don't worry. We have all been there. It's a very, very common destination. Okay, let's be really clear about something. This is not some personal failing on your part. No. We're talking about joining a club. It's the club for everyone who has looked at a pile of laundry that's, well, evolving into its own ecosystem and decided, you know what? The couch and this bag of chips are a perfectly valid life choice today. Seriously, you are in such good company. If your hair looks like it got in a fight with a ceiling fan and lost, and your go-to outfit is a pair of sweatpants you proudly call broken in, then congratulations, you are a card-carrying member of the I Used to Try Club. The membership dues, well, that's just one abandoned tube of moisturizer in a growing collection of mystery stains. So how in the world does this even happen? I mean, you don't just wake up one day and decide to completely surrender. It's way more of a slow slide, right? A gradual retreat that starts with the smallest, most insignificant little things. Oh, it's a slippery slope, isn't it? It all starts with just one skipped shower, which turns into, I'll just do it tomorrow. And then that one skipped moisturizer becomes, well, I guess my skin is just leathery now. And before you even know it, you've achieved full and total surrender, and the couch has basically become your command center. And here's the tough part. When we stop taking care of ourselves on the outside, it's usually a sign that we've started giving up a little on the inside. You know that feeling of loneliness can start to creep in, not because nobody wants you, but because you kind of stopped wanting you. But here's the thing. Here is the Generation Ultra twist. We do not have to stay there. We can absolutely laugh at how far we've let things slide, and then we can do one tiny, totally manageable thing to start turning it all around. Because if there's one thing our generation knows how to be, it is resilient. I mean, come on. We are the same people who figured out how to use actual paper maps and raised entire human beings without any help from Google. We invented good enough before it was cool. We can quote every single line from Seinfeld, so we can definitely remember to put on deodorant. We have survived much, much worse than dry skin. So how do we tap into that resilience? We're going to look at 10 tiny but powerful hacks that work for everyone. And listen, these aren't about some huge life overhaul. Nope. These are small, science-backed steps you can take to get that spark back. First up, let's talk about the 2-minute reset shower. If you're completely exhausted, just use water. You don't even need soap. Harvard Health actually confirms that even a short burst of warm water is enough to wake up your circulation and give your mood a little nudge in the right direction. Next up, create a bedside toolkit. Just keep a bottle of dry shampoo and some face swipes right there. The American Academy of Dermatology loves simple, accessible routines like this. One quick swipe in the morning can buy you a surprising amount of time and, let's be honest, dignity. Okay, idea number 3 is to set a phone alarm for your hygiene hour. Research from the Mayo Clinic on habit formation shows that even just 10 minutes at the same time every day for brushing your teeth, moisturizing, putting on clean clothes, that's enough to start resetting your brain. Let's talk about the power of our senses. For our 4th hack, we're going to use scent as motivation. The Journal of Sensory Studies highlights how deeply our sense of smell is tied to our mood. A single spritz of a favorite cologne or perfume can be a really powerful signal to your brain that, hey, I'm ready to face the day. Coming in at number 5 is a fantastic little technique called habit stacking, and it's backed by research from Duke University. It's so simple. You just pair a new hygiene habit with something you already do every single day. So while your coffee is brewing, moisturize. While you're watching the news, brush your teeth. It's that easy. All right, our 6th tip is a real quick one, specifically for the men listening. Keep an electric trimmer in the bathroom. The American Osteopathic Association points to simple grooming as a tool for well-being. And really, it just takes 60 seconds to keep a beard from looking like a bird's nest. And for the women, tip number 7 is all about the simple ponytail or braid. AARP highlights these kinds of routines because they save a ton of time, but they still look intentional. It's just a small way to tell yourself, hey, I'm showing up today. Hack number 8 is so foundational. Just drink a full glass of water first thing in the morning. The National Institute on Aging reminds us that even being a little dehydrated can totally drain your energy and motivation. This is one of the easiest and most effective things you can possibly do. This next one is a great little brain hack from behavioral science over at Stanford. It's all about fighting what they call decision fatigue. Just put your clothes out the night before. That's it. It removes one small but surprisingly significant decision from your morning when your mental energy is at its lowest. And finally, our 10th hack. You've got to celebrate your tiny wins. It might sound a little silly, but according to positive psychology, actually saying "I did the thing" out loud helps to rewire your brain, and it builds momentum for the next small victory. So here's the most important point of all. Looking at that whole list of 10 hacks might feel overwhelming. Don't do that. Just pick one, just one tiny little thing to start with. The goal here is simply progress, not perfection. And just remember, you've got this. And you know what? If you don't feel like you got it today, there's always tomorrow. We are not in a rush. We're experienced, not stupid. Go ahead and give yourself some grace. So I want to leave you with this question. Tell me in the comments, what's the one self-care thing you have completely given up on? Let's all laugh about it together. And hey, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. We'll see you in the next one. Stay sharp or, at least stay showered. We love you.